Welcome back to a little bit of an updated room. The house is coming together nicely, which is great because we are not very far away from when this baby is about to be born. So we are really trying to get as much together as we possibly can and get our life as organized and just as figured out as we can. 100% is never the goal in this house. It's always just about getting things manageable. A lot of people ask for a pregnancy update, and I hadn't given you guys one. I realized in a long time. So I'm about to enter into my third trimester. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on where we're at with everything. Just kind of some things that I've been struggling with, some really exciting things, and all of that. So, oh yeah, you can see behind me, we have this wood build out done for this art that's going back there. Sorry, it's totally off subject. Pregnancy brain. So let me start with gender. Everyone keeps asking me if we are doing a gender reveal. We love the surprise of a baby. So much so that I would not give that away for almost anything. So, here is the long story short of it. My interior decorator, designer extraordinaire, she's amazing, is like, I can't do a gender neutral nursery. I've never done one. I can't do one. She was like, with someone like you, she's like, I can't do something neutral. I was like, well, we're not finding out what the baby is. And she's like, listen to this. Here's what I'm going to do. You are going to bring me the gender of the baby in an envelope. I will not tell a soul. I'll design the whole entire nursery. I'll put it in our warehouse, and we will install it the day that you go in to have a C-section. So I thought about it, and I was like, okay, who gets the opportunity to do that? That is going to be... I'll be totally surprised. I'll just like give her a budget and she'll just stick within that and just run with it. So if it's a boy and we come home in September and it's a boy nursery, it's going to be amazing. And if it's a girl and we come home, it's going to be amazing too. So what a fun surprise, because I feel like when you come home with a new baby, it's always like those little surprises, even when someone cooks for you or when someone helps you out, or, you know, like it's the little victories. That's a big, exciting victory that I feel like will really give me something to be excited about whenever we get home from the hospital. Of course, also the baby is something we're going to be really excited about. The answer to that question is no, we are not finding out the gender, but yes, one human being on the face of the earth is finding out. And don't y'all be trying to hustle her. She is not going to tell you the gender. She does all the celebrity and stars homes and one normal person, me. And she keeps big secrets. That will be so exciting, and something I will be so excited to share with you guys. That huge reveal when we bring the baby home and we reveal the nursery, because it will be a reveal for us as well. On Friday, I'm picking up the envelope. Of course, they knew the gender a really long time ago in my charts and everything, because I had my anatomy scan way back. And I was like, can you guys just, nobody look at it. Don't even show my OB or my nurse. Just put it in an envelope in the front and I will pick it up on Friday at my appointment. So that is what is going down Friday. I'm not a person that's like a control freak about really that much of anything, and including design. I really let her run with things. So for me, I'm just super excited. There's no like stress. I'm not like, oh my gosh, is she gonna do something totally nuts? Because you should see the quality of the just amazing stuff that she does. I mean, look at all the beautiful things she's already done in my room. On to the next thing. A lot of people have asked me about, gestational diabetes, things that I've been eating, and so on. I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is, at my initial test at probably 12 weeks or 13 weeks, I did not have gestational diabetes. The bad news is a lot of times it doesn't show up early, it shows up later. It's something to do with the placenta. As the placenta grows, it can show up. So when I go in this Friday, I'm having my second round of testing. If there was a positive in me having gestational diabetes the first round, I got diagnosed at 26 weeks last time, which is what I'm close to now. And my health and my weight gain really stayed in check because I had to be so careful because of that. That was the positive of it. The negative was having to take metformin, having to prick my finger. No one wants to be pregnant and be on a diet and be super restricted. It was just hard. It was really, really hard. I literally like cried on days over like I wanted donuts and cakes and muffins and bagels and things, and I couldn't have them. Here's the other part of a big struggle that I had this pregnancy. I'm having trouble with weight gain. I am not super strict about my diet. I've been working out with my friend Katie, but that's more like toning and strengthening. And I haven't been doing like a diet to keep my weight in check. And every time I go to the doctor, she's like, Mallory, watch this. This is how she was with my first pregnancy. You know, my average weight, I would say, is about 116 to 120-ish is like a healthy weight for me. It's not super skinny for me. It's not like big for me. So I started out in the 20s, and what I did, the last appointment that I went to, I was like, I need to kind of have a gauge on it, because I can step on a scale and see how much I weigh, but I can't remember like per week. So this was from last pregnancy. And I started out at about 120. So like my 6-week appointment, I was like 123. At week 37, I was 166. So from week 27 to 37, I only gained like 5 pounds, because that's when I got diabetes. I am already about 10 pounds past these numbers, which is alarming, not only to me, but also my doctor, because she's like, Mallory, you just don't want all that. You know, I don't want to get gestational diabetes again. It doesn't really have anything to do with, you know, your weight and stuff like that, but it does have to do with food that you're consuming if you do have it. Like that it doesn't have to do with it, but that is going to affect you if you do have gestational diabetes, if you're eating badly. It's just a challenge for me. It's just like, I mean, I'm not looking fantastic right now, so like, why do I need to worry about my weight? And I can always bounce back after. I just feel like I can lose weight easily, but I can also gain weight easily. So it's just been a real struggle for me. So that's, if there is any part of the struggle of it, that, and then just worrying about, you know, Ford and this new baby are going to be 17 and a half months apart. And I just, you know, as any mother that's going in with a little baby, I'm worried because I have to have another C-section because it's under 18 months, and my doctor doesn't like to even try VBAC when you're under 18 months from delivery to delivery. So I can't lift for 6 weeks. I'm just already worried because I just am worried I'm not going to be able to like give him all the attention that we do. We are so lucky that we both get to be at home with Ford all day, every day. That is the greatest gift. And I just don't want him to feel like, you know, something's taking his place. So if anyone else has struggled with that, if you could please leave your advice in the comments below. When my dang comments get turned back on, I'm so frustrated about this in YouTube. There are people whose channels have the comments turned back on that are family channels. I do not understand why ours does not. It is really, I love the community of YouTube. That's one of my favorite things about YouTube. I love being able to like talk back and forth and comment. And I'm very hopeful. They keep saying that they're working on it and that they will be back on soon. Just know we are devastated over this. We hate not being able to hear from you. So please come to us on another medium and tell us, you know, the answers to these things. If you've dealt with these things, what kind of YouTube videos you want to see. Instagram's a great medium. Of course, this podcast that is launching in 3 weeks is going to be amazing too, because you'll be able to leave reviews and nobody like monitors all those. And so I'm sorry for that. That is out of my hands. I wish you could see the string of emails that I've sent to YouTube because I hate it. But those are kind of the good, the exciting things of this pregnancy, and the bad. I have not been sick at all the second trimester, which was amazing because I was about to die the first trimester. We just have been like really trying to kind of get our plan in place work-wise through the summer and through the fall. I really like to give myself a little bit of a break, even though like I like to jump back into work because our work is filming our life, which we are so grateful for. I'm so grateful for you guys watching it. You're the only reason that we are able to do what we do. The only reason, truly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's very easy for us to go back to work, but I do like to, you know, make sure if I have any like brand work or anything like that coming up, I really want that time to be that sacred, special time when you're bringing a new baby home, especially when you already got one at home. Other things, I mean, I eat everything that I want, so I don't really have cravings. My new pregnancy faves have been Amazon pieces and Target pieces. Like this dress that I'm wearing right now, $22 from Target. I got it in every color. I'll link it below. There was a leopard dress with a little tube top that I was wearing back a couple Instagram pictures ago. I'll link that below. It was like literally $10. I've been wearing a ton of very inexpensive fashions. And then also, I've showed you guys these pieces so many times, but this is just, you know, it's a pregnancy update, so I have to talk about these dresses. I adore these dresses. This one and this print right here, this is like a Gucci print. I love these. They're like 20 something dollars. They're amazing, and I've been wearing them my entire pregnancy. And then one more little thing, I'm going to link all these below. You know, there's that brand called like Marysia, MarYsia. So I really love their swimwear. So, of course, I'm not going to buy like some fancy swimsuit. So, I got these off of Amazon, and they could not be any cuter. So, this is the top. It's got kind of a scalloped edge. And then these are the bottoms. They're like high-waisted, so they'll come up over my belly. But I really love those. Those are some of my favorite little pregnancy things. Oh my gosh, Kyle is putting Ford down, and he is not happy. But I just want to give you guys just a quick little update. I'll do another video on some more stuff, but some exciting things, some things that have been hard for me, and some of the things that I'm loving pregnancy-wise. Also, the oil that I use, the Radha Rose Hip Oil, I get it off of Amazon. It's like $10. I've been using all over my stomach. This I get off of Amazon. I think it's $14. I can't remember. Alex told me about this a long time ago, and I literally like just drip it out of the dropper all over my stomach. I rub that on there every night. I got not one single stretch mark with Ford. Who knows if it's because of that oil or if it's just because of genetics, because that's what they say, that it's more attributed to genetics, but we'll see. Those are my updates, and thank you guys for watching. We're gonna go throw a little lunch together and chat a little bit about what it's gonna be like to have 2 children. So since we've just talked all things pregnancy update, let's talk update. Are we prepared for 2 children? Well, we better be. So
they're gonna let me do the next C-section.
Oh, that's funny. People say, I think it was Kris Jenner, Kardashian, whatever her name is now, that said 1 is 1, 2 is 20 about children. I could see how that is a really true statement. Every time we're like getting Ford out of the car and going into Target or like going to church or going to a restaurant and like, you know, you're constantly feeding. It's like, how are we going to do this with 2? People just say, you just learn. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into with the first one. And we certainly don't with 2. But we are so excited because we want like 6 million children. So.
Oh.
Kyle, you're the one that says you want that many children. So to make this easy, whilst we're having this conversation, we're gonna film a HelloFresh meal. And I like this because it feels summery. So it's super simple, and it is chicken pineapple quesadillas, which is kind of like seasonal feeling to me. Fresh ingredients delivered to your door, all pre-packaged, easy. We like easy. Which is why we've chosen to have children 17.5 months apart.
Yeah. I'm over here just slicing away. And one of the reasons I like this, if Mallory and I were just dating, and I'd be like, come over, I'm gonna cook you dinner, I would whip up a HelloFresh meal. I'd have all my ingredients out.
Then you would like throw away the packaging so I didn't know it was HelloFresh?
Probably. I would conquer this kitchen with my HelloFresh.
Why don't you put the knife down?
I got a Dyson slice, baby. Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands. So speaking of easy, a lot of these meals can come together in 30 minutes max. We don't have much time left in Ford's nap in the morning. And most of them you can do in like 2 pots or 2 pans. It's really minimal cleanup. That's what we're into. Finding easy things so that we can make life manageable. Because it seems like things are super managed in this house, including
Bet you ain't never seen that in a HelloFresh video.
Kyle has a lot of hobbies.
Yeah, mostly.
These are the things he works on.
Yeah, circus acts and magic tricks.
While all your husbands are at work at their 9 to 5, Kyle is juggling our groceries. We've got everything
I've
chopped.
already chopped all this.
Okay. I love making quesadillas in the summertime. So it's just got some onion. It's got a little bit of bell pepper. And we're going to just throw those in to the pan. Now, Kyle does not want as much pineapple in his as I do. I love the pineapple in there. You know what's funny? Like on pizzas, I'm always like, why are you putting pineapple on the pizzas? But in quesadillas,
No.
give me the pineapple.
No pineapples on pizza, ever. Ever.
It's our first fight. That's a joke. We always joke when people are like, we never fight. It's like, were you locked in the closet last night?
Watch him whip it, baby.
Woo! Uh-oh.
Shit.
I am in charge of doing the pico de gallo. Total lunatic. I love fresh pico de gallo. In the summertime, we used to make salsas. We used to make like homemade salsa a ton in Kentucky because we had these humongous gardens. My papa used to make like, I mean, they would can everything and they would just, whenever we did salsa, like all of my cousins would go over there and the whole house would smell like salsa for like 2 months. Okay, so I'm oiling each side of these. I really love using these. It doesn't call for this, but it's just my own personal touch. I'm doing a big family art wall right here. Of little, I think they're 9x9 white with white matting. Really cool little pictures and frames. All right, mozzarella, mozzarella.
Now, did you use all the lime?
Yeah, but we have more in the fridge. It's not an emergency, Kyle. Don't get fresh with me.
Just because we're cooking HelloFresh, don't mean you get fresh.
I always say this, but I really mean this because I want you in the kitchen cooking for your families. I always want that. So ease and convenience sometimes I feel like takes that air of it's too hard and I don't have time out of cooking. And I just love these meals because it's a great start. They're so delicious. It's gonna get you out of your recipe rut. Like if you are cooking the same thing over and over, your families are gonna like fall in love with these or whatever you're cooking. And I feel like, you know, once you're encouraged like that, I feel like you're always like getting back in the kitchen. I love cooking for my family. It's like cooking is one of my passions, but some people are like, I hate cooking. I'm like, change a couple things up with cooking, make it easy, like order a HelloFresh or try simple recipes. Cooking relaxes me. Until Kyle like comes out with knives and juggling and like throwing chicken around.
Show them the chicken I spilt on our cabinet.
Yeah, look, we're super safe here. Kyle's literally got like stuck chicken here where he got the olive oil out. I'm changing these knobs too, by the way, if anyone wants some. And we are going on to the quesadillas. Don't you dare get that on my white. Whoa. This is also, I forgot to mention that it's affordable too. It starts, it's like from $6.99 a serving. HelloFresh is, so.
Hello.
They are out of the oven. Here's what they look like. Amazing. Kyle has cut one up over here. We are gonna sit down and eat it. I'm so excited to eat this while Ford is still asleep. And we will continue our conversation about having 2 children off camera. But we love HelloFresh. We highly recommend it. So if you guys want to try it, you can get started right now with 8 meals for free. That's $20 off your first 4 boxes. That's like $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com, enter the code MalloryErvin80 and get started. And thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring and collaborating with us on this vlog. Let's eat.